Oh yeah, they're clipping. Whew! That's a meat and a half, eh? Yeah.
That's a freight crew
look
in northern
over there.
Ontario, surrounded. This is an air quality reading from Duluth, Minnesota, 400 miles from any fire. The scale officially stops at 500. The people breathing it were nowhere near a fire. Most of them never saw one. Because a wildfire has an address, smoke doesn't.
As I'm recording this, Canada is burning again. By mid-July 2026, Canada has seen roughly 800 to 950 active wildfires across the country, with hundreds of them classified as out of control.
About 190 of them were in Ontario, on pace for its worst fire season on record, with 728,000 hectares already gone. And the US wasn't a bystander. By late July, 88 large fires were burning there at once. But every one of these started the same way, not with a wall of flame, with something small and a landscape that was ready. Fire needs three things: heat, fuel, oxygen. Take away one and it dies. On wet ground, a spark dies in seconds. But when the fuel is dry enough, the flame dries what's next to it. That fuel catches and dries the fuel beyond it. It stops being an event. It becomes a chain reaction. Wind throws embers out ahead of the front, and the worst fires climb into the canopy.
Some years, fire is a part of a healthy cycle. But when fires get this big, this hot, and this frequent, it stops being normal.
In early July, the strongest ridge of high pressure ever observed over the north-central US parked there and refused to move. Descending air warms and dries. Nothing cooled off. All-time heat records fell, and a landscape that had been merely dry became fuel. Not one bad fire. A continent's worth of forest reaching flammability in the same week. Climate Central found the heat behind these fires was made up to 5 times more likely by climate change. The fires were lit by lightning and by accident. The conditions were not. The heat punches smoke miles up. Up there, it stops being a fire problem. It becomes weather. That same ridge steered the jet stream like a conveyor belt, carrying Ontario's smoke to the Great Lakes and the Northeast. Then a cold front pushed it down into the air people were breathing. Detroit's air became the worst of any major city on Earth. Toronto, 1,100 miles from the fires, ranked 6th. Duluth's old record was 159. It hit 1934. A monitor at Seagull Lake read 3,567, 11 times hazardous. The danger in those numbers is a particle called PM 2.5. Dozens fit across a single human hair. Your nose and throat catch dust. They don't catch this. It reaches the deepest part of your lungs and crosses into your blood. And you cannot judge it by looking. The worst air of your life can look like an overcast Tuesday. No campfire smell, just haze. At 9:34, that air is unsafe for everyone.
You got to stop these fires from coming in and, poisoning our air. Our air's been poisoned. But maybe they should pay us some damages or something, or we should do some tariffs. But it was terrible.
100 million people were breathing this. So the first question everybody asks, whose fault is it? That's a claim you can actually check. And it runs into 3 problems. 1. The smoke goes both ways. Oregon and Washington smoke was crossing north into Canada that same week.
Hey, Trump, look, it's Washington smoke up here in beautiful British Columbia. Yeah, we breathe your smoke too.
2. The two countries fight each other's fires.
Canadian firefighters cross that border to help us fight our wildfires right here all the time. And guess what? Our firefighters do the exact same when they're able.
3. And this is the one that matters. These fires didn't grow because anyone failed to rake a forest. They grew under the strongest heat ridge ever recorded there. There is a real argument about forest management and prevention spending, but that argument is about a border. And the smoke was never going to respect one.
Many native nations used cultural burning, which were small, intentional, low-intensity fires, to clear underbrush, recycle nutrients, nurture berries and grasses, and to create natural fire breaks. In the 1900s, Canada and the United States moved to fire suppression. Their goal is to put out every fire, ban indigenous burning, and treat all fires bad as official policy.
And that policy did exactly what it promised for about a century. It put the fires out. It just didn't remove the fuel. It stockpiled it.
Could indigenous burning prevented all of this? No.
Fire agencies do a version of this now. Prescribed burns and thinning. The difference between a prescribed fire and a wildfire isn't the flame. It's that one was chosen. Then there's the house. Most homes lost to wildfire aren't overrun by flame. They're ignited by embers on a roof or through a vent. Fire-resistant roofs and defensible space are why one stands and the next doesn't. And you this season, 3 things. Check. Air Now in the US, the Air Quality Health Index in Canada. The forecast, not the sky. Prepare. A fitted N95 and a way to keep smoke out of your home. A cloth mask does nothing against PM 2.5. Connect. Find your nearest cleaner airspace and check on the neighbor who lives alone. We can put fire back into the land on our terms, build homes that survive embers, and get people indoors before the smoke arrives. We can't stop the lightning or argue with the wind. But how bad the next smoke season is for the people you love is not decided by the fire. It's decided by what we build before the next spark. That crew got out. Everyone did.
Yeah, this has gotta
Millions
be
of
fucking
people
quick here.
1,000 miles away spent that week breathing the fire they escaped.